You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. We're going to talk about Brittney Griner because we have an update on Brittney Griner and her situation in Russia. Now, as we all know, Brittney Griner was busted going through customs in Russia, vape cartridges filled with cannabis oil, which, by the way, is highly, highly illegal in Russia. Not very smart, if you ask me, but somehow, some way, of course, the Biden administration labeled her wrongfully detained, even though she blatantly admitted doing wrong and admitted doing the exact same thing she was caught up in. Now, this became a big political thing, right? Because, and I'm going to keep it real, a lot of a-holes on both sides of the aisle decided to try to make a name for themselves off of Brittney Griner and went to virtue signaling in every direction. But at the end of the day, when you strip everything away, Brittney Griner's in a bind. She's in a bind. She once protested our national anthem. I'm just reminding everybody of that as she claims to miss the United States so much. Well, you didn't seem to love it when you was here. Just saying. So anyway, that never gets brought up by the mainstream media, by the way. Oh, no, we can't bring that up. She has gotten an appeal date. She has gotten an appeal date for her court case, and there is more bad news for Brittney Griner in this, too. Besides, an appeal date that's still 3 weeks off. Boy, it's not looking good for her and Biden's proposed swap right now. For Victor Bout. Russian court sets Brittney Griner appeal date. New York Post. A Russian court on Monday set October 25th as the date for American basketball star Brittney Griner's appeal against her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession. I'm sorry, but that's probably not getting reduced. That's my guess. Griner, an 8-time All-Star center with the WNBA's Phoenix Mercury and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, was convicted August 4th after police said they found vape cartridges containing cannabis oil in Moscow's airport. The Moscow Region Court said it will hear her appeal. Griner admitted that she had the canisters in her luggage. Let me repeat that, just in case anybody missed it. Griner admitted that she had the canisters in her luggage, but testified she had inadvertently packed them in haste and that she had no criminal intent. Well, you're in a foreign country. How can you not be ultra sensitive to everything going into your bag? That's just like these knuckleheads where they put marijuana and shit in their airplane bag along with a Glock and a clip. Oh, I forgot it was in there. How can you be so stupid and lack that much self-awareness to be ultra sensitive to what is going into your bag when you're going into another country? It's amazing to me. Her defense team presented written statements that she had been prescribed cannabis to treat pain, except that doesn't go over in Russia. Her February arrest came at a time of heightened tensions between Moscow and Washington, just days before Russia sent troops into the Ukraine. At the time, Griner, recognized as one of the greatest players in WNBA history, was returning to Russia, where she played during the U.S. League's off-season. The 9-year sentence was close to the maximum of 10 years, and Griner's lawyers argued that the punishment was excessive. They said in similar cases, defendants have received an average of about 5 years, and about a third of them were granted parole. Before her conviction, the U.S. State Department declared Griner, quote, wrongfully detained, a charge that Russia has sharply rejected. Yeah, Russia is not very happy that this has gotten out in public so much either, and they've been very vocal about that. In fact, it's pissed Russia off. Reflecting the growing pressure on the Biden administration to do more to bring Griner home, U.S. Secretary Antony Blinken, worthless as tits on a boar hog, took the unusual step of revealing publicly in July that Washington had made, quote, substantial proposal to get Griner home along with Paul Whelan. an American serving a 16-year sentence in Russia for espionage. And by the way, he's having to do hard labor over there. I feel bad for him. He's ex-Marine. It's terrible. Blinken didn't elaborate, but the AP and other news organizations reported that Washington had offered an exchange for Griner and Whelan for Bout, a Russian arms dealer who is serving a 25-year sentence in the U.S., once earned the nickname Merchant of Death. It's a horrible idea to make that trade. The White House said it has not received a productive response from Russia to the offer. Russian diplomats refused to comment on the U.S. proposal and urged Washington to discuss the matter in confidential talks. It goes on to talk about the fact that Biden hosted Brittney Griner's wife, Cheryl, there, along with Elizabeth Whelan, the sister of Paul Whelan, over there. So that's not good. I mean, Brittney Griner's getting an appeal, which many think will just come and go, basically. And that's going to be a video because it's going to come out that she's going to lose that appeal. And it's still bad news because Russia has not acknowledged that prisoner swap whatsoever. And one of the videos I did a couple of weeks ago was the fact that Russia is blatantly making it known that Putin and people of that ilk in Russia, they don't have time for Brittney Griner right now. She's not a priority in Russia. Okay? As much as Joe Biden is trying to jump through hoops for Brittney Griner right now, Putin and the Russians, she's not a priority. They've pushed her aside. They got a war going on, right? But you get the point. And that's not good for Brittney. It's not. It is what it is. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.